What's up? What's happening? And welcome back to Gentlemen's Council, GC Personal Development. You feel me? All that. And you know what we talking about? Spanish fluency, right? And so I got 1 week down. And I just want to get on here and just kind of talk about it and discuss my game plan. Um, so this week, you know, I've been watching a video with Nicky Jam and Maluma Baby, right? And so I just have been kind of studying, the way they talk, the way they, flow, roll their R's, you know, just really, really trying to, take it in, because what I'm learning as I'm, focusing more on Puerto Rican Spanish, if you guys didn't know, um, I'm, listening and just learning how, you know, they're so I already, know because I'm real into island Spanish, but more on the Dominican side, really listening how they drop the S's, right? But, now I'm really understanding even further with Puerto Rican Spanish, how not only when they drop the S's, but how they change their R's, like buscar, buscal, bucal, bucal, no buscar, bucal, amor, amor, not amor, I'm just listening and learning. So I'm studying that and just getting the rhythm and the cadence, in my head, so that way these things just kind of flow naturally. And when I hear it, I understand it because when it's coming real fast and they're changing the letters and or the sounds of the letters are different. I don't want to say they're changing the letters. The sounds of the letters are different. It throws me off sometimes. And so now I'm just like really listening for that cadence and just kind of picking it up and paying attention. So I'm listening and taking in a lot of input, with the Spanish, the Puerto Rican accent, because that's typically how they talk. And so that's what I've been doing this entire week. I've been studying that and I've been, speaking with my wife more and more. I've been also listening to Guy Rocky, on Speak Spanish Faster .com, and he has a YouTube channel. Great guy. In fact, I would love for you guys to check him out. And he tends to do a lot of things with the Puerto Rican accent as well. And he has a website. I've subscribed to the website, so I'm actually an active member. The website is, I think, $9.99. So I've subscribed, and he has some lessons as well too. And he actually, offers some Puerto Rican content, other content as well too. But if you definitely trying to get more fluent in Puerto Rican Spanish, he's definitely the guy to go to. And then once again, with Molusco TV, like you can't go wrong going there. Now let's talk about some of the struggles. Some of the struggles that I'm having because one, I like to translate in Spanish. I'm pretty sure like most of y'all hear that. I'm sorry, that's my son, my 3-year-old. He's going crazy. But I like to translate in my head. And so I don't know if anybody else have these situations, but as I stop translating in my head, sometimes like now it's like I get jumbled with words sometimes when I'm speaking because I'm not thinking in English, I'm not translating. And so comment below if y'all have that issue. And if you do have that issue, let me know how you overcome that. Like I said, this is a community. I want us to work together to get better so that way we can all reach this goal of fluency. So let me know, drop it down. But, for me, I'm just kind of struggling, and I know it's probably growing pains and eventually this too shall pass. So that's been kind of my struggle this week because I'm trying to be more conscious of not doing that. What else I struggle with? I'm struggling with long bits of content. So I'm realizing as well too, I need to scale it back. And what I mean by that is I need to digest things like 5 to 10 minutes. Once it starts getting past that, I tend to kind of drift off and I'm starting to lose things. I don't know if maybe I just don't have that mental strength to just stay in the game. So, for instance, depending on the content of the movie, it gets a little hard for me, after a while, because like I got to stay in that space. And so I struggle with it. So I'm kind of scaling that back, listening to things 5 to 10 minutes, taking a break, right? Taking a mental break, and then come back and jump back into the content. So that's some of the things that I'm kind of working on. I'm learning more phrases. I actually have this Spanish phrase book, Puerto Rican Spanish phrase book as well. And so I'm practicing there, and using that to pick up some phrases, and then, kind of run it past my wife to make sure that it is, relevant. And, those are the ways that I'm kind of taking it on this week. I'm feeling confident. I'm going to stick with this. So I'm not going to slow down or stop. I made it a point, like, I'm like, this is the year. Like, I'm not putting this off. I'm going to consistently practice. I typically take in, I try to take in about 2 hours of input, within the total day. And so the next thing, I think, in the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my schedule and how I kind of map things out each day, to make sure that I am studying. So we're going to talk about that. And hey, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like I said, if you know someone that is trying to, learn and become more fluent, we're just going to continue to have this conversation. And I want people to comment, to help me as well. So I'm telling you guys what it is that I'm doing to become better. And I want you guys to, share with me. And then also comment below if you want me to, speak in Spanish the whole time. And yeah, man, till next time.